Tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s and Nostalgia Show. Nothing really planned for the show tonight, although I will start off with a dedication for Charlie for a song that I didn't have last week, but I brought it down and will play it to you and especially Charlie very shortly. Other than that, nothing really planned, so if you'd like to hear a particular song, artist or band, just give me a ring here on 378 0255 378 0255, and if you happen to be watching live on Wairarapa TV, the number up is up in, I think, the left hand corner. So while I sort something out, let's sit back and listen to Floyd Kramer, and he's on the rebound. Floyd Kramer there on the rebound, and next up we have this a dedication for Charlie, and Charlie's mother or partner rang up last week, and one of the songs she asked for was a Beatles song which I didn't have with me, but I've brought it down tonight just for Charlie. It's a great song, Twist and Shout.
You got me
That's a classic Beatles track, isn't it? John Lennon's shredded singing and great harmonies. Ringo at the back there keeping the beat, and George Harrison delivering another solo. And that was actually the last song they recorded on the sessions for the Please Please Me album, and apparently was recorded late at night with John Lennon suffering from a cold, and hence the really raw singing. Right, next up I think we'll have a song, and the lovely Mrs. Beale from the station. Veronica's over in Spain at the moment, and it's been hot over there, almost a heat wave. So here's Martha and the Vandellas, and Love Is Like a Heat Wave.
Whenever we feel
Aretha Franklin, and I think we might think our way back to 1960. I think we'll have two in a row from 1960, starting off with Johnny Tillotson.
In motion, poetry in motion, walking by my side, her lovely locomotion keeps my eyes open wide. Poetry in motion, see her gentle sway, I'll wave out on the ocean, could never move that way. I love every movement, there's nothing I would change. She doesn't need improvements, she's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, dancing close to me, a flower of devotion, a swaying gracefully. There's nothing I would change. She doesn't need improvements, she's much too nice to rearrange. Poetry in motion, all that I adore. No number 9 love potion could make me love her more.
Johnny Tillotson there, Poetry in Motion, and next up we've got Sam Cooke.
I hear something saying, well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down, working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away, then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Can't you hear them saying, I'm going home one of these days. I'm going home, see my woman whom I love so dear. But meanwhile, I've got to work right here. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying, my work is so hard, give me water, I'm thirsty, my work is so hard.
The great Sam Cooke there from 1960 and Chain Gang. In 1961, Pet Clark put out a cover version of a song that was a big hit for a European lady called Lolita, and the song's called Sailor.
Sailor, stop your roaming.
Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home safe to me. As you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you. In Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam, to the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me. Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home safe to me. As you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you. In Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam, to the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me.
Pet Clark there from 1961. It's amazing how music brings back memories, and that brings back memories every time I hear it. I must have been either 10 or 11 at the time, and I was in hospital getting the old tonsils removed, and there was a nurse who, when she was on duty on the ward, would always sing that particular song. So it's the memory I have of that song. I don't have particularly good memories of getting the old tonsils cut out. Even I don't think it was worth it, even if they did give you a bit of ice cream and jelly in a very small plate. Right, the Gentrys. The Gentry's there with Keep On Dancing, one hit wonder that brought the time to 22 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. And next up, it's the Bobby Full of Four.
You gotta understand, you're old enough to know the makings of a man. Listen to me, baby, it's hard to settle down. Am I asking too much for you to stick around? Every boy wants a girl he can trust to the very end. Baby, that's you, won't you wait? But till then, when I see lips begging to be kissed,
Stop!
I can't stop.
No, I can't stop myself. Lightning striking again. Lightning striking again.
Nature's taken over my one-track mind. Believe it or not, you're in my heart all the time. All the girls are saying that you'll end up a fool. For the time being, baby, live by my rules. When I settle down, I want one baby on my mind. Forgive and forget, and I'll make up for all lost time. If she's put together fine, if she's in my mind,
Stop!
I can't stop.
Stop! I can't stop myself. Lightning striking again. Lightning striking
There's a chapel in the pines waiting for us around the bend. Picture in your mind, love forever. But till then, if She gives me a sign that she wants to make time.
Stop.
I can't stop.
Stop. I can't stop myself. Lightning striking again. Lightning striking again.
From 1966 there, Lou Christie and Lightning Strikes. And I've got in the studio with me Anton from the rugby show, and we're talking about the game tomorrow, and he's optimistic?
Well,
Pessimistic.
hi, how are you? Thanks.
I'm
I,
good.
I wasn't supposed to be on this show, you know that.
I know.
You've dragged me in here at the last minute. Look, you got to back the guys in, don't you? They've given us some good times in the past, 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
As soon as there's a little bit of doubt, everyone turns on them. So stick with them.
Yep.
Go the ABs.
Yep, I think that game was an aberration against the Springboks.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better to get that one out of the way now, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, yeah. So,
So-
I'll play the next song, and you can do what you're supposed to.
I
be
do
doing.
wish we were in Paris with the weather, though.
I know. It's funny. No, it's too hot.
You're about to receive on John Barleycorn, nicotine, and the temptations of Eve. No parking by the sewer sign, hot dog, my razor broke, water dripping up the spout, but I don't care, let it all hang out. Hanging from a pine tree by my knees, sunshine through the shade, nobody knows what it's all about, it's too much, man, let it all hang out. Saw a man walking upside down, my TV's on the blink, made Galileo look like a Boy Scout. Sorry about that, let it all hang out. Sleep all day, drive all night, brain my numb, can't stop now, for sure ain't no doubt, keep an open mind, let it all hang out. Inside a big brown moon, how does that mess your baby up leg? Eating a Reuben sandwich with sauerkraut. Don't stop now, baby, let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out.
The Hombres here, and let it all hang out, bringing the time to 29 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show. And next up we've got the Turtles.
Some girls love to run around, love to handle everything they see. But my girl has more fun around, and you know she'd rather be with me. Me, oh my, lucky guy is what I am. Tell you why, you'll understand. She
The Swinging Blue Jeans there and Hippie Hippie Shake, and we'll dedicate that one, I think, to John and Raywin over in Chester, because Swinging Blue Jeans were a Liverpool band. It was announced yesterday that the old boys, the Rolling Stones, are putting out a new album. Not quite sure when it's going to be released, but it'll be interesting to see how the old guys get on. So I thought we'd better play a Rolling Stones track, and this is Get Off My Cloud from about 1964 or 5. Rolling Stones there and Get Off My Cloud. And next up we'll play, I think, the Bikies anthem, Steppenwolf and Born to Be Wild.
Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild.
Steppenwolf and Born to be Wild brought the time to 19 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show. And next up, we've forgotten Millie Small.
My boy lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. You're my sugar dandy. Well, my boy lollipop, never, never leave me, because it would grieve me. My heart told me so. I love you, I love you, I love you so. But I don't want you to know. I need you, I need you, I need you so. And I'll never let you go. Oh, my boy lollipop, you make my heart go giddy up. You set the world on fire. You are my one desire. Oh, my lollipop.
Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks. Every night I watch the light from the house upon the hill. I love a little girl that lives up there, and I guess I always will. But I don't dare knock on her door, 'cause her daddy is my boss man. So I'll just have to be content to see her whenever I can. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks. One fine day I'll find a way to move from this old shack. I'll hold my head up like a king, and I never, never will look back. Until that morning I'll work and slave, and I'll save every dime. But tonight she'll have to steal away to see me one more time. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks. Lord have mercy on a boy from down in the boondocks.
There's a boy, a little boy, shooting arrows in the blue, and he's aiming aim at someone, but the question is at who? Is it me or is it you? It's hard to tell until you're hit, but you'll know it when they hit you, 'cause they hurt a little bit. Here they come pouring out of the blue, a little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Whoa, the pain. Some folks run and others hide, but there ain't nothing they can do. And some folks put on armor, but the arrows go straight through. So you see, there's no escape, so why not face it and admit that you love those little arrows when they hurt a little bit. Here they come pouring out of the blue, little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Here they come pouring out of the blue, little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once.
For 1968 there, Leapy Lee and a song called Little Arrows. And next up we've got Dave D, Dozy, Biggie McIntosh and a song called Hold Tight.
Hold tight, count of three, gotta stay close by me and hold tight, sing and shout, just wrap around about and hold tight, shut your eyes, girl you set me up for forget the other guys, you'll never fall, this time you call, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, make me feel what you say is for real and hold tight, carousel, girl you're set ring and my bell and hold tight, rainbow flag.
Dave D, Dozy Beaky McIntitch, and the Dave D from that band name was the lead singer, whose real name was Dave Harmon. And a little bit of trivial information about Dave Harmon, who passed away a few years ago, but back in 1960 he was a police constable, and he was one of the police that attended the tragic accident that killed the American singer Eddie Cochran. And Dave Harmon was the person who retrieved Eddie Cochran's guitar from the wreckage and took it to the police station. Right, what are we? 8 minutes to 9 o'clock. Let's see if we can squeeze in a couple more, starting with Johnny Symbol.
Mr. Bassman, you've got that certain something. Mr. Bassman, you set that music thumping. To you it's easy when you go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Mr. Bassman, you're on all the songs with a boom boom and a boom boom bong. Hey, Mr. Bassman, you're the hidden king of rock and roll. Oh, it don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes hi. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Oh, Mr. Bassman, I really think I'm with it. Boom boom and come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. That's it. Oh, it don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes hi. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Yeah, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. Boom boom and boom boom. Come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. Now you
Last song for tonight, and it's The Birds.
I'd rather go and journey where the diamond crescent's glowing and run across the valley beneath the sacred mountain and wander through the forest where the trees have leaves of prisms and break the light in colors that no one knows the names of. When it's time, I'll go and wait beside a legendary fountain till I see your form reflected in its clear and jeweled waters. And if you think I'm ready, you may lead me to the chasm where the rivers of our vision flow into one another. her logic and mention all the things I lose that really have no value. In the end she will surely know I wasn't born to follow.
The Birds there bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. Right, that's it for me this week, and I'll go home and I might have an early night because I've got an early start tomorrow morning. And before I do that, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music, and that'll take you right through until the next scheduled program. All right, let's have a look at the weather forecast for the next few days here in the Wairarapa, and it's looking pretty good. Tomorrow, top of 19 degrees, fine with nor'westerlies, and on Sunday a minimum of 8, a top of 19, fine with northerlies, and on Monday top of 16, cloudy, a few showers developing with fresh nor'westerlies. Yes, as I mentioned, a big sporting week coming up with the main priority, I suppose, for everyone being that game over in Paris that kicks off at a very civilised hour in the morning tomorrow. I think it kicks off at 7:15, so that's great viewing time, and of course it'll be interesting to see whether the All Blacks really bounce back from that awful loss against the Springboks, and it'll be a test also for the French team. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets on. And I think, from memory, there is another round of the Heartland Championship for Wairarapa Bush, and I think they've got a home game as well as the Wahine Taura as well, and I think their game's first, and then the men's game after that. So it's obviously going to be a fine day for rugby in Masterton. Overseas, Ryan Fox had a reasonable round first up in a golf tournament in Dublin, I think it is, in Ireland, and Daniel Hillier, the other New Zealander in the field, actually had a better round than Ryan Fox. So it'd be interesting to see how those guys do overnight. And Lydia Ko, thankfully, looks like she may have returned to some form. She had a subpar round in the first round in the tournament she's playing at the moment. Over in Aussie, the Warriors have the first game in the finals of the NRL, and by finishing fourth, if I remember correctly, they have one life, so they won't be completely out of it if they don't win tomorrow, and they're playing a pretty tough team, and someone is just ringing through. If they'd just wait for a couple of minutes and then ring back, we will be able to talk to them. So, as I said, yeah, big sporting weekend and a big weekend in Paris as well. Weather looks pretty good. Daytime temperatures are getting up there. Days are getting a little bit longer, so that means that the weeds have longer to grow in the garden. And whatever you are going to do over the weekend, take care during the week, and we will catch you next Friday night at 7 o'clock with the Blues Show and 8 o'clock with the 60s and Nostalgia Show. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7, and we also broadcast elsewhere via our website, arrowfm.co.nz, and some programs are broadcast either live or recorded over Wairarapa TV, which is a Freeview channel number 41. The time now is 3 minutes after 9 o'clock, so it's time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.